So the fourth issue of Alias, it's one of those issues where it is still well written. It's still like gripping, and I was invested with Jessica and her investigating like what happened and how who killed the dead girl and so forth and so forth. But this is one of those issues where if someone tell me what happens in this issue, the only thing I can say is the ending, that we find out that Jessica is off the hook. Because the rest of her is just investigate. And says, okay, that's off the, that person might be off the list, but not that. There's not that much stuff happening. Now, of course, the highlight, if you want to say what is the highlight of the issue? Well, the highlight of the issue is this debate at the beginning of the issue where this that in this story a election's going on, and there's a lot of like election ads and say vote for this person, vote for that person, and that so forth. And the ad says like, should you trust? Should a president trust people in masses? Should they trust the Avengers? And then there's that back and forth, back and forth. And it's basically what the Marvel Universe is very popular. The Marvel Universe is known to be our world just with superheroes in it, and how the real world will react to them. And they will get cheered and be loved and nurtured and see as heroes, but a lot of people would be in fear of them. And with people like the X-Men, the Avengers, and the Fantastic Four, people are scared of them. They're like, oh my god, these people with powers, they could do anything, and understandably so. And it has this really cool moment in the beginning where it has that back and forth, which is always great in the Marvel Universe. Um, but the rest of it, yeah, is basically the story is in this issue. She's just investigating until the end. That's basically what the issue is. It's nothing bad. But still invested with the story. It's just one of those things where you want to ask me, what happens in it? It's just Jessica's